Hello, VOD viewers. Oh, should probably put my camera there. There we go. I have my friend, and we're going to post on the story that I'm live so that people actually know, because a notification did not send out. Here we go. Here we go. Mental health. Oh, that probably nobody knows what I mean by that. Did you guys get a notification or something, or were you just hanging out? We're gonna try one more time, and I'm gonna flip the camera so that I can actually get the poop tycoon. Here we go. You're just hanging out. Alright, that works. Oh, come on, post. Hey, guys. We're all back. Spidey sense. You know what? I'll take it. We are going to open up a Not Gonna Lie because as my girlfriend is in therapy, I think we could all use a little bit of a mental health boost. And some people do not go to therapy. Stop that. Copy link. Quit killing me. Okay. If I have any mods here, can someone please pin this message? I don't know if I do. But if I do. Okay. This is your therapy? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, probably. So. I will. There's our link. How many people are here? Hello. Hello, hello. It says 18, but that's been saying that for like a full minute now, and I know things change. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, we don't have that many people here, but it's okay. That just means you probably will get more attention. Now 57. Okay. All right, we're building. We're building. So the Not Gonna Lie link is in the chat. Pretty little baby. When your girlfriend is in therapy, you give therapy to other people. That's my motto. I've been feeling good. Well, I mean, for the most part. Every time I have like a bad day, something seems to happen. Because like, I woke up in a bad mood, and then I checked my phone, and Layla and Kayla had spoiled me with a bunch of things from my throne. And so I was then doing just fine. Not to say that, like, money's the only thing that can make a difference, obviously, but that, like, just cheered me up. And that's pretty common, is something shit happens, and then... Can you quit that? Hey, could somebody come in my thing, in my server, and just kill this fucker? Anyways. This girl I likes me. Likes me back, but doesn't want to date me because of her internalized homophobia. What should you do? Those people need to heal. Like, big time. And so, it's up to you if you want to be there for that journey, because it's going to be exhausting. Like, I promise you. What's my favorite genre of music? I don't really have a favorite genre. It's specific songs. I don't even have favorite artists most of the time. It's way more specific than that. I just hear something that shifts my soul. Okay. Do we all have the link? Is there a single mod in the chat that could pin this? Perchance. Okay. Oh. Nice. Nasty little baby. Does my Wi-Fi suck or something? It seems like things are really slow. Guess there are no mods. I should have waited the 4 hours for an actual notification to be sent out, but I didn't, and so there aren't very many of us here. The only people who... Oh, there's Yella. Yella, could you do me a favor? Oh, thank you so much. You already did. But the only people here are people who have story notifications turned on and chose to be here. You can't move? Are you okay? Are you hurt? I know. Yella spawns in when we need him. Aww. I bet Bird is cute when he sleeps. Hi, guys. Okay, how many people does it say are here for you? Electricity pack. Unlimited cash. Okay. Why is it always a different number for me? Whatever. Oh, he's so cute. I didn't know they slept with their little heads out. That's so cute. What is this? Oh my god. Why have I not been doing this? You guys can't see me doing that. I can do it really fast, and people might take that. Okay. Oh, they're the not gonna lies. They just weren't updating. I have really religious Christian parents, and I've had a girlfriend for a year now, and I don't know when or how to tell them. Yikes. This is one of the worst situations, in my opinion. So, don't tell them if it's not safe. Like, that's my best advice is honestly don't. If you feel like you have to... It was a dog? If you don't absolutely have to, don't. It's not gonna help. Like, you have to ask yourself, what good will come from me telling this? Like, telling people this. Dealing with some shame surrounding my self-harm scars and going out in public without long sleeves. You might not have much knowledge about people who SH, so I guess I'm more asking about confidence tips and accepting myself. I do. I mean, I went through that too. But, everyone's experience is different, which is why I tell people it's individual. Hi, Kayla. Scars, first of all, if you want to get rid of them and you feel like you need to get rid of them to fully move on, that's okay. And you can actually go and get them removed, but that's a situation that not a lot of people are in. That they can actually both afford to and have people that will help them do that, like a parent. I understand that. But for the time being, you can also surround yourself with people who will only really accept you for that. the people you surround yourself know about it, then they will, definitely be more understanding. I can tell you a story, though. Thank you, Gabe. Gabe Bits. When I went to prom, I went to dinner with an old friend, and it was a big group of us. And this old friend had gone to part of high school with me, but I hadn't. Why the fuck am I bald? Why am I bald? Why'd you just de-hair me? What the fuck? Anyways. So I knew her my freshman year, but this was senior year, and I hadn't seen her a lot since. And she had scars that weren't there freshman year, and I noticed because, she was wearing a dress with no sleeves, and she didn't bring it up, and she was so confident, and I was kind of surprised because I knew that I could never have done that, but she was, and she was unapologetic about it. It didn't come up. Nobody said anything. I just saw it, noticed it, and now that's completely normalized for me. For people who have had pain in the past, but are, now completely confident in their, what is this? Completely confident in their scars. Like, yeah, that's a sign that you went through something. It's not a sign that you're necessarily still struggling or that you should be ashamed that you went through something. Like, I could see it took one time, and now I could see other people with scars and just have the same thought, like, oh, she's still my friend. She must have gone through something while I didn't know her, but now we're connecting again and everything is the same. And that's all it really is. And if you don't want people to have that realization, sometimes it's important to actually have that realization about the people around you. You don't want to be friends with somebody who would shame you. You don't want to know them. So you can let them walk away. Because people who refuse to understand that pain, or don't understand that pain and don't want to learn, aren't worth your time. My dad is mentally abusive towards my mom, and he still hurts me. And it still hurts me. He breaks his promises and blames it on his IPD. What is IPD? Something personality disorder, I'm sure. IPD. Let me look this up. Maybe you meant BPD or something? No, that's not it. Parkinson's disease. Oh. Okay. I mean, sometimes all you can do is leave your home. It's not fair to make you stay in that situation. It's just not. I don't think that I would stay in that situation. And what would you tell someone else? A good thing when you need advice is what would you tell a friend that was going through a similar situation? Like, would you tell them, oh, you should stay in that? Or would you tell them that they need to get out and actually be able to live their life? My ex-best friend has a crush on me and we're friends again, but I don't know how to let her down again. Wait, I don't know how to let her down without feeling guilty. What should I do? I think you could, I mean, obviously this needs to not be something that you're forced into a relationship for the hell of it. But just making it very clear that you're not interested in a relationship right now. If you're single, you're not interested in a relationship 100%. Like, that's what you need to be telling her. I am not interested in a relationship. It doesn't have to be personal. Just say that you're not, and that goes for everybody. And if you're not single, I mean, you have a boyfriend / girlfriend / partner already. Like, that's a good enough excuse, in my opinion. Or, you could be direct. But I feel that you've already come to the conclusion that you won't be direct, so I was giving you other options. My parents keep poking. My friends keep poking and squishing my stomach. They always fat shame me. I'm 65 kilograms. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have read that out loud. We're not gonna share numbers, probably, because a lot of people here do struggle with eating disorders. And that's not your fault. I should have said that before. I know that's really... I hate when people point it out. They always tell me it's just a joke. My parents are forcing me to go to the gym and only let me eat 2 meals a day. If I don't eat breakfast, then 1. Holy shit. It is your parents' job to make sure you have the right amount of food and healthy food. So, and I hate to say it, but if you genuinely have a problem with your health because of your weight, it is your parents' fault. They should be able to feed you 3 meals a day and keep you healthy. And other than that, it's not a joke, because it's not funny. Like, jokes are supposed to be funny to everyone, including the butt. So, if it's not funny and your feelings are hurt, then I really think you should tell them that. And if they don't respect that, fuck them. I am sure you're beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Like, set up a boundary. Like, hey, don't touch me. How about, like, that's wrong no matter how you slice it. Like, it's just weird. My mom saw my SH scars, and now she treats me like I don't exist because I'm a disgrace to her now. I am so sorry. First of all, your mom's a piece of shit. Hate to say it, especially if she's listening. Actually, I don't. I hope she knows. If your child is struggling with their mental health and what you say to them is, you shouldn't be, not how can I help, then you are a shit parent. I really don't care if you disagree. That is shit parenting. And it's hard to realize that, especially about your own parents. But it is true. Fucking hell. Wait, that's not mine. Recently, I'm starting to feel my heart beat against my chest and it hurts. It sometimes beats so fast I can hear it. So I don't know if you're struggling with an anxiety problem or an actual medical problem. If it's a medical, well, of course, either one is a medical problem, but you know what I mean. If it's something like that, I do think you need to go to a doctor, and I can't really do anything about that. Your heart beating against your chest. So if you're a kid, sometimes, if your heart beats a weird way and then you're like, can't breathe. And if you breathe in too hard, it's going to hurt. So you just have to hold your breath for a minute and then slowly breathe in as much as you can. And it hurts and it's awful. Kenzie, are you a fish? That can be a couple things. 1 is a cramp because you are dehydrated. 2, while your ribs are still forming, and they are until, well into adulthood, that can be your lung actually bumping into one of your ribs. And that can happen actually pretty commonly. That happened to me all the time as a kid. And it still does occasionally now, because I'm only 19 still. It will probably happen until I'm at least 21. But it gets a lot more occasional. And if it's anxiety related, There are definitely, medications that can help with that. And finding the source of that anxiety is also going to be very helpful for you. Being eaten alive with guilt because I have to choose which parent to stay with. Oh, my dad knows I'll choose my mom, and I hate feeling like the bad guy for hurting him. But I can't breathe without her. She's been there for me my whole life. It sounds like your mom has actually been the supportive one, in your life. And that's valid then that you'd want to stay with her. So I really don't want you to feel bad for just picking what's best for you. If you know that's best for you, absolutely do it. And your dad doesn't need to see you as a bad guy. He's a grown adult. And if he sees you as the bad guy, then that's a sign that he is immature, not you. My parents are divorced, and I still get forced to see my abusive dad. Uh-oh. He's been hitting me when I've been out with him, but I'm too scared to tell anyone. My mom won't believe me because we don't get along at all. I have PTSD from him, and it's affecting my mental health, but I'm too scared to tell anyone. So it sounds like, actually, the court will be on your side on this. They've already taken you away from your father a lot, it sounds like. So, piece of shit, get back in there. And so I think that you need to call the cops. Like, genuinely, you can go down to the police station and tell them if you don't want it to be the emergency services thing. If you can drive. If you can't drive, then ask a friend. But that's really important at this point, you need to get the justice system involved. Because if your mom won't help you, and your dad is the one doing it, then it's their job now to help you. That's the next higher up you need to go to. And if you need more resources, please DM me, I'll send them to you. Would I ever get a tattoo, and what would it be? Yeah. So when me and Quinn are older and get married, I want to get the little Queen of Hearts tattoo. Because I think it's perfect. And she wants to get a King of Hearts tattoo. And I think that that is adorable. And if you disagree, you're wrong. 3 weeks ago, I got physically assaulted after coming home from a party. I was mostly fine, but I did get some bad bruises and a little bleeding. Since then, I have trouble sleeping at night. Yella. Yella! Are you okay? Oh my god! Who? Of course you have trouble sleeping at night, dude. Is this what was in the DMs that I was supposed to read? I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Did you tell the cops, by the way? Did you tell the cops? Did you tell your therapist, and did you tell your parents? Because I think you still live with them while you're in college, right? Okay. Those people need to know before you can start. Okay. I'm glad everybody knows. Are they doing things to help you? So for sleep-wise, I don't know 100% what to recommend. But I'm sure that there are, I don't want to just like point to medication, but I'm sure there are some, like, have you thought about taking, some melatonin? I am so sorry. I hope you have like a really good support system at home. I actually don't know much about your parents. What is this? Sorry. That should not have been as distracting as it was. Dude. What happened after that? Like, what have your parents and the police done? Your parents are awesome, but you get the most support from your friends. Yeah, that tends to be the case. I'm really glad that you do have a support system, though. That's awful. I don't have a similar experience with that, but my brother does. Jesus. I'm so sorry, man. Everybody hype up Yella. You were alone and drunk, so sadly you couldn't give it. Oh no! Did you get robbed, or was it just for fun that they just did that? Why is it shaking? I can't lose my hair twice. Pew, pew, pew. I don't know if he replied. We'll keep talking about this intermittently. In 2024, I had a group of friends of 6 people who ended up breaking up due to rumors, and I ended my friendship with one of them because she was bad for me, and another one moved away. But I really miss the one who moved away and the one who was bad for me because I remember times when she was good. That's normal. That's really normal. It's not good, but it's normal because, you know, all you can remember are the good times when you don't have someone with you, unless there's obviously a reminder of how bad it was. That's why people get back together with their exes sometimes, because it's pinned. There's an argument between 2 groups, and I was walking by and I was thinking some of the dudes thought that I was probably involved with the others. Oh, okay. You got caught in the crossfire. I'm glad it wasn't, like, personal, though. I'm glad you weren't, like, actually targeted. Because that would have been more dangerous now, too. Dude. I bet they're scared out of their shit. Like, imagine you beat up the wrong guy, and now the law's involved. I'd flee the country. Why is there a tiny poop? None of my poops are small. Why do I have one tiny poop on the ground? And now it's gone. Let's see. How much is the other dropper? 10,000. Okay. That's why people get back together with their exes because, here, I'll paste it again then. Because they remember the good times. And you mourn those memories that you had. That's super common. Like, that's a symptom of a breakup of 2 people. Okay. Best friend told me she doesn't believe I did SH because she couldn't see my scars. So what the fuck? If you don't believe people who tell you that they've been through something, then you're just a piece of shit. Like, do I know that there are probably people who are lying? Am I not gonna lie? Yeah. But am I ever gonna call that out? No. Unless it's, like, literally obnoxious and they're trying so hard. But what good comes from choosing to... There's more tiny poos! What good comes from choosing to not believe somebody? Sadly, he was trying to and city part of a lot of fights happen. I didn't read the rest of that, unfortunately. Like, what good comes from that? What could I possibly gain from being like, I don't believe you? Because somebody else might even be there with the same story. Please don't lie, now that I've said that. Advice is advice. regardless of the username it's being given to. So we take stories seriously. And that should be a rule for everyone. Especially your best friends, Jesus. Also, lying about that, not cool. So unless they actually believe you're a terrible person, in which case you should not be friends with them, then they have no reason to believe that either. There are tiny poos. There are little tiny poos. Where are the tiny poos coming from? Where are these tiny poos spawning? See, there's little poos in here. Where did they go? Oh. Oh. Tiny poos. I'm sorry, guys. I have a lot on my mind today. I'm probably saying some things wrong. Take everything I say today with a grain of salt. I'm not nearly as awake as I was last mental health stream. What's the most important thing a relationship must have? Communication. If I can't tell Quinn if something mildly upsets me and can only hint at it or be upset about it, then my relationship is doomed to fail. And that goes for a lot of things. Not just like the little... Aw. Not just the little... Like, not just the big things. Like, 15,000. Okay. So obviously, if she said something that really hurt my feelings, then I should say something. And if she said something that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, then I should say something. And if she said something I'm confused about, then I should say something. Get over it will never be a sentence that's said in our relationship. Because we talk about everything. And we don't want each other to feel negatively ever about anything. So it's wrong to be the reason for that, you know? And also, you know how good it feels? 16 ads? That's not possible. They have to be like 2 seconds each. What was I gonna say? You know how good it feels to like resolve an issue, call out a misunderstanding, and hear the other person go, you know, that was fucked up and I'm sorry. Or even to be that person and have that received well and go, you know what, that was kind of fucked up. I'm really sorry that I said that. I didn't mean to, you know, cause that issue. I wasn't thinking. And then boom. Actually genuinely apologizing is a huge part of our relationship. Because everybody says things that hurts each other's feelings. It happens accidentally all the time. But we're able to get past it, and that's most important. What did that message say? I did not see that. When I was younger, my mom told me, oh my god, I feel so out of it today. Like, the brain fog is not okay. I'm rambling constantly. When I was younger, my mom told me that if somebody had a crush on me, that I had to like them back. Doesn't make any sense. And every time somebody has liked me, I've forced feelings towards them. It's been hurting me mentally and still can't get out of the pattern that I have to like people back. Why would that ever be true? Can I shoot you? No. Like, literally, why would that be true? I don't understand why anybody would ever say that. Like, genuinely confused. Why is the server, like, empty? Oh, there's Yellow. Wait, Yellow. Oh my goodness, that spun you away. Oh, I can't hit Kayla. I won't kill you, I just wanted to see what the gun did. Guys, come to the middle if you want to be shot by me. I kind of want to. Alright. For that, you get shot. That killed you so fast. Wait. Let's see if it's a one-shot. Hang on. Whee! Kenzie, come back. Stop that. You know I can't aim. Whee! I don't even know what I was saying. That's so weird. You and Quinn give me hope for the future. Mama of a two-mom family. Oh, I'm so glad. That's like my favorite compliment. You keep calling me short, you're gonna keep getting shot. Yeah, how does it feel? Boom, shot. I can shoot you from over there too. Uh-huh. Oh, he's still talking. Nah. Could a Smurf do this? No. Quit jumping. Quit your jumping. I'm gonna get him. Boom. Why can't I shoot Kenzie? There we go. Whee! Whee! How did that not shoot you? I don't understand. Where'd he go? Oh, I got him. Whee! Hey! Quit that! No, wait, I don't know if I keep my weapon if I die. Don't kill me. This is a rare one. Okay, wait. Why can't I move? My legs don't work. I can jump, but I can't move. This is weird. Is this a side effect of the weapon? I don't understand why I can't move. Alright, but it's been a while. Like, I should be able to move now. I can't shoot my weapon either. Nope. Yeah. Is this actually something, or do I need to reset my character? Wait. I can't believe I have to redo this. I better not lose my gun. No! I got that from a crate. I can't just get that back. Damn it. Any tips on how to put yourself out there online? It sounds so weird, but I feel social anxiety even when on anonymous accounts, and I want to make friends with similar interests. I don't know where to start. So if you really want to get better at online communities, literally, you know what you've been doing, make anonymous accounts that no one can trace back, and just put yourself out there. Like, be fully genuinely yourself, but without any names or anything like that, and see how people react. You can do these experiments. And it's virtually no risk. That's just my idea, though. Sometimes I feel like I'm alone in everything, and no one would understand me nor my feelings, and I always feel like I'm faking a smile. I think a lot of teenagers feel that way. Unfortunately. You're in that weird stage where, you know, your feelings are kind of unique to where you are in life. And for every single person, that's different. And when you're an adult, it's not usually that way. And when you're a kid, it's not usually that way. So teenagehood is a weird in-between stage where you're like a mutant between adult and kid, and that's confusing and scary and gross and awful. What did I just accidentally buy? Bit? Whatever. What does that do? Ooh, I have a ball. A glitchy ball. What the fuck does my ball do? Somebody come here and help me test out my ball. How do I do this? Reloading. Oh, I see. Aha. Hey, you better run. I'm more powerful than I thought possible. Helping someone is never wrong. My parents are biphobic, but they accept being lesbian and gay. They've called me greedy for being bi. What do I do? And do I tell them being bi is okay? So, that's really weird. I don't know why it says I'm offline for you. I don't know how to fix that. Also, you're spelling my name wrong. That's kind of weird. I mean, we answered this yesterday, but biphobia is so strange. Like, you accept both. You accept liking either of these genders, but not both. Biphobia is the weirdest fucking shit, especially from people who are not actually homophobic. So, I mean, I've never been in this situation. What I would do... You're greedy? They said you were greedy for liking... I don't even know, because when you're that irrational and weird, like, what do you even say to these people? Like, sometimes I'm just kind of dumbfounded, because it's just strange. Also, I had an answer for this question yesterday, and I can't now. Because I can hardly think, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just tired. I was so much better spoken yesterday. Or 2 days ago. Poo. Your therapist suggested an autism diagnostic. Should you do it? It doesn't have any disadvantages. So look up in your state what autistic people can't do. Because sometimes they can't foster kids or adopt kids. Sometimes they can't have certain jobs if they have, especially social work jobs, if they have an autism diagnosis. Or if you want to go into the military, that might be hindered. And occasionally, they might not even let you drive or something. So, look it up. And if you don't feel like you need the advantages of a diagnosis, it might help you get extra time for tests in school. You can, tell people that you have it and actually have proof, which you shouldn't have to prove that to anybody. But there's not very many advantages to actually having a piece of paper, unless you're, like, autistic enough that you would need Medicare or government assistance. Then there's not really that many advantages to having a piece of paper that would tell you that you're autistic, other than being able to, show it to people and have it validated by a piece of paper. So it's really up to you, but you should definitely look into it before, trying to do that. That's why I didn't get a piece of paper. I didn't do it because, Even though I knew that I had it and my psychiatrist said I had it, I did not want to not be able to foster kids. Am I getting lucky, or is this something everybody gets? Sometimes I can't tell. Let me press fucking claim. Okay. I got a violin. Yella, don't kill me. I'll lose my violin. No, don't do it. I will lose my violin. No. 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 No, Yella, I will lose my violin. Oh. What happens if I play this guitar at you? Or play this violin at you? Still reloading. I struggle. You suck. Balls. My violin is gone. I'm so mad at you. I'm so mad at you. There's a rage deep within me now. Too little, too late, Yella. Too little, too late. Is Quinn okay? I've been worried about her since her story she posted on TikTok. Yeah, she actually just sent me an Instagram reel. Quinn is going to be okay. You can always trust that my first priority is going to be her well-being, mental health, and safety. I promise. And so if you're worried that no one's taking care of her, there will always be somebody taking care of her. She's in therapy at the moment, so I don't know why she's sending me Instagram reels. Maybe she got out. Just now. But so she's being taken care of. Don't you worry. Oh, come on. Did you know somebody paid me recently to... I shouldn't say that. Paid me recently to send a selfie of me flipping them off. I answered them on stream. And it worked. I was pretty happy about it. It's the only time that's happened. Yeah, it's either really kinky or really sad. Yeah. I mean, my girlfriend told me to go for it. So don't worry, I wasn't doing it behind her back or anything. She told me to do it. How much? You're gonna be shocked. $80. Half up front, half after I sent a photo. I know. No, I will never sell my body. But flipping the camera off is not exactly intimate. Dummy. Ha ha. Then there's you who flips people off for free. Yeah, for me, it's not intimate. So that's my limit. For me, it's not intimate. Like, if somebody is really, like, into elbows and offers me $80 for a picture of my elbow, I don't care if my elbow's out on the internet. Like, what are they gonna do? Blackmail me with my elbow? No, I'll send them a photo of my elbow for $80. Probably. My joins are not off. It's just you. Everybody else found a way to get in here. I know. Well, I love making money flipping people off. If anybody wants to buy a picture of me flipping them off, that's apparently something I do now. They just DM'd me on Instagram. And then they came back with the, "It's an honor to be flipped off by you." And I was like, okay, buddy. I don't know. It was a throwaway account, very obviously. 0 followers, no profile picture. Like, they made this account. 1,000 pounds for what? Yeah, you did get flipped off. You did get called idiot by 100 people the other day. Aw, Kate, why are you kidding? I would flip you off for 100 pounds. I'm kidding. Or am I? Depends on how much you offer and if I'm in a funny mood. The throwaway account was my favorite part. Because they were so ashamed to be asking. Yeah, I'll flip you all off for free. This is the only freebie you get. Take that, heathens. Okay. I'll pull it back up, then not gonna lie. That felt expensive. Yeah. Stormy, I hate you. Stormy, stop. I'm so mad at you, Stormy. You're sending me $80 right now? Well, well, well. I have avoided attachment, and lately I've been pulling away from my girlfriend. I'm trying so hard not to self-sabotage, but I don't know how to tell her what I need. I'm scared that opening up will just make her leave me, and like it's happened in my past relationships. I need you to copy and paste this and say, I said this to somebody else, but they said that I needed to say it to you. Blame me. Blame me, but say that to them. Say that to your girlfriend. If you just send a period, am I not gonna lie over and over? Oh my god, I hate you. Set fire to your pockets the other day. That's a really funny way to say you spent a lot of money, and I'm gonna steal that. I have massive social anxiety. I'm terrible at making friends. I have also have bad ADHD, and the world has not been nice to me, unfortunately. These last couple years have been total shit for me. I'm so sorry, man. I'm sure it's gonna get better from here. I mean, if you're at the very bottom, there's a certain movie called Sing, and there's one phrase that is, when you hit rock bottom, there's only one place to go, up. And I live by that. Stormy, get out. Try being in frame now. Ho. Hey Kaelin, I've been really struggling lately and could use some advice. I recently lost my girlfriend to illness. Oh my gosh. Ugh, get out of frame. Yella just paid me $3 for flipping us off. And called me short. But he said I'm awesome, so it evened it out. Jerk. Stormy, quit. I will block you. If you do not stop, I will block you. Everyone will watch me do it. Okay. We're so close, and it's been so hard to cope. You have any thoughts on dealing with grief or moving forward? I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry. There's there are a lot of grief resources out there, but what I would recommend to you, like strategy-wise, is to definitely connect with a lot of the people around you. Don't be alone. Don't try to deal with it alone. Talk about them. Tell their story. Tell people here. Hell, if I care. This is a mental health stream. You can vent. Just tell us everything you loved about her and everything that, you know, you wanted to be. Yella, it's probably disappearing because you have to select go away at end of stream instead of like go away in 20 minutes. You need to get that out. And so that we can all share that with you. Because you're grieving the loss of memories and you're grieving the ability to make more, and you're like finally realizing that, you know, all of those memories are only in your head now. And that's scary and that's awful and it's fucked up and it's nauseating to think about. And I'm sorry. But I understand, I do. How would I describe Quinn in 3 words and myself in 3 words? Myself in 3 words, dorky, tall, colorful. And Quinn in 3 words, intelligent, gorgeous, and the other one's a slur. Last week I told my parents about how my ex-boyfriend essayed me and they said it's nothing because it's... What? C-O-C-S-A. What does that mean? Oh, child on child. Oh. Nope, that doesn't mean it's nothing. That means it's a really bad person in the making and a victim. Just the same. I did say slur, but it's a slur I can say. I didn't say the slur, I just said the word slur. And it's genuinely one I can say, so. It's not a racial slur. You need to tell the police. Stop trying to guess my slur. A few days ago, my mom took my phone and scrolled through my text. She found I was a lesbian because of the text. She got so mad she started to cry. Oh, thanks, Kate. Started to cry and said I would rot in hell. She made me tell her who I liked, and she made me stop talking to the girl I liked. I have a similar situation. I have a similar story. And it's just that people calm down. Eventually. Like, now my mom helps me set up little girlfriend proposals and little dates for Quinn, and is fully accepting of our relationship and loves Quinn. But when she found out, she read my diary from under my bed and then picked me up. She drove 2 hours to come get me from a school trip early, picked me up, and cried the whole way home, yelling at me about how I'd broken every ounce of trust that she'd ever placed in me. That's unfortunately a history that a lot of people have. I hope that Stormy dies from this. Why are you flying? It's okay that it's not okay right now. What the fuck? I just got a How to Train Your Dragon song in my head and I want to listen to it and watch that movie. Oh, I want to watch the second How to Train Your Dragon so bad right now. Stop this! I can't get up the fucking stairs. Does this go away? Fuck you. I didn't even... Ah! Who did this? Oh wait, yeah. I can go up this way. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Quinn said earlier that she loves dating an autistic person because it's really easy to make me happy. And it's true. Like this morning, when I looked at the throne and I saw the Light Fury Funko Pop had been bought, so now I have a matching set of Toothless and Light Fury, I screamed. I squealed like a little girl. Okay. My mental health is getting worse, but I'm too scared to mention it to anyone. Plus, my mom won't help at all. A lot of traumatic things have happened to me, and I'm also grieving my uncle. I've denied therapy because I struggle to talk about my problems. I don't know how much longer I can do it. I think that first you need to work, I think you really need to work on your ability to open up, because nobody can help you if you can't tell them the problem and you can't talk about it. So that needs to be the first thing that you do, is figure out a way to open up and talk about it. Therapy is your best option, and you cannot just refuse it. There aren't that many options for getting professional help other than therapy. Like, you have to open up and talk about it. You can't heal something if you can't see the problem. You just can't. Well, my parents are nosy too. It's alright. I think eventually they grow out of it, kind of like siblings. What is she? What are we playing? Oh my goodness, she sent me so many reels. We're all gonna watch them together. Nice.
My
Why won't it let me like it?
girlfriend got me a locket for one of our anniversaries, and it had my birthstone all around it, and then it had pictures of us in it. And I loved it, and then I lost it, and then I lost it, and it looked exactly like this. How do you have this, you ask? Because I lost it, and then she bought me a new one and put our pictures back in it. And then I found this, the original locket, in our garage, frankly. And then I had and she couldn't buy a new one because we found a secondhand. So she custom had a stained glass necklace artist make a recreation of it for me because I was so sad about it for our anniversary. She had someone recreate this. I found it.
Hi. She's back. Hang on. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go. Bye-bye. What?
Why are you ending stream?
I was gonna be with you. Do you want to, if you want to stay on call and talk to stream, that's fine. I was just doing a mental health one.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to, interrupt.
No. I mean, you can always, don't worry about interrupting. You can always interrupt me. I love you. Alright. Bye, guys. It's been an hour. Hopefully I'll be better spoken next time. What?
I just found a huge thing of tape under my pillow.